Dan and Ted are both 18-year-old adults. They both live in Columbia, Maryland, and they have known each other ever since grade school. To this day, they are still the best of friends. On a cold and snowy day, a new student transferred to freezingly warm Clock High School. Good morning, students. Alexandra just transferred, and I hope that everyone will give her a warm welcome, Mr. Google Black, the homeroom teacher for Dan and Ted, said. However, the class followed with groans and moans, rather than the hopeful cheer and welcome that Alexandra was expecting. However, one student was willing to be nice to the newest addition to the school, and that was Dan, being the nice and understanding adult that he is. Little does Dan know that his best friend Ted is crushing on Alexandra. Later, during lunch, Dan rushed through the crowd of packed people and of the dirty and horridly smelling cafeteria to find Alexandra and befriend her. Fortunately for Dan, he was able to find Alexandra before he was trapped in the labyrinthine cafeteria. "Hey, Dan, is it?" Alexandra asked. "Yep, that's right. How's your first day at FWCHS so far?" Dan replied. "Not so well so far. Everyone is ignoring me except for you, so I can't make too many friends," Alexandra responded. "Have you noticed the stench in here?" "Well, after a few months of staying here, you'll get nose blind, and fortunately, you won't have to deal with the stench anymore. Or any stench for that matter," Dan said. "Oh, well, that's great for everybody, I guess," she said. "Oh, do you want to meet up sometime at the library to study? I should be able to help you out," he asked. "Sure, why not?" she replied. 5 days later, Dan and Alexandra were all at the library studying for the unexpected take-home test that their math teacher, Mrs. McNamara, gave to them. Unbeknownst to them was that Ted was stalking Alexandra due to his not-so-secret crush. When Alexandra had to go to the bathroom, she ran towards the bathroom the fastest that she could go, and she bumped into Ted and they both fell down. "I'm so sorry. Are you okay?" Ted exclaimed. "It's okay. I'm fine. Although I think I should be asking you that question. After all, I was the one that ran into you," Alexandra replied. Dan ran to Alexandra to see what just happened. "Hey Ted, why are you here?" Dan asked. "No reason. I just came here to work on my History Day project," Ted said. "I thought the History Day project ended 2 months ago," Alexandra said. "It did end 2 months ago. Ted, what are you hiding?" Dan exclaimed. "Shh!" the librarian scolded. "Okay, I have a crush on Alexandra," Ted shared shyly. "Well then, you want to come with me to Starbucks one day then?" Alexandra asked. Yes, totally. Yeah, totally, I'm fine with that," Ted replied. 1 month later, with the months that passed by, whenever Ted and Dan had their regularly scheduled plans, Dan would be left at the spot all by himself, droning listlessly, just to pass by the boredom of losing his friends. Nobody else would be friends with Dan because they thought that Dan would make them study with him or something of the sort, because he was a more academic student in the classes. So then people just automatically assumed that maybe he liked to study, you know. Luckily for Dan, Ted actually talked and worked with Dan in school. "Hey Ted," Dan said. "Hi buddy," Ted replied. It doesn't feel like I'm your buddy because You leave me alone out where we're supposed to meet up? Dan fussed. Hey, you can't be serious. I finally got a girlfriend, and now you're saying I don't hang out with her? And you're saying that I can't hang out with her and I have to hang out with you? Ted screamed. Ted and Dan, can you please quiet down? The rest of the class is trying to eat breakfast and listen to the morning announcements without any distractions, Mr. Google Black said. I never said that you can't see Alexandra anymore. Maybe just tell me if you aren't going to go through with the plans, Dan replied. Okay. I'll try my best to split my life between you and Alexandra. It's not fair to treat one of you guys better than the other, Ted said. And finally, he realized why his parents told him that he needed to get his emotions in check. Throughout the years, Ted and Alexandra no longer dated each other. Ted worked on his emotional control, leading to less verbal fights with his boss or teachers. Although Ted and Alexandra never stayed together, Dan and Ted will forever help each other out and be the best of friends.